At level 60, before you can do any endgame, you will need to join a covenant. Now while leveling, you'll have to go through each zone in order, and once you finish the campaign, you can pledge yourself to one of them. If you've turned 60 before finishing the campaign, you'll have to complete it before you can start the endgame, so make sure you do it while leveling. Now, you've picked your covenant, gone to your sanctum, and joined them officially. Now what? Now I'm a mythic raider, and as such these lists are going to be based on how much power each thing can offer. I'm going to break them down into weekly and daily and then grade them A to C. A being super important, B can give you some decent power, and C something if you really want to get as much out of the content. Firstly, we'll go over some weekly stuff. Your covenant, story and quests. These are a must, as they will progress you further into your covenant's renowned progression system and allow you to unlock more passives in your soulbinds. Do everything they offer you. These will be at the top of your quest log under Covenant Campaign. This is A tier and should be prioritized first alongside the next section, which is Soul Ash. This currency you can earn from doing Torghast and is capped weekly, meaning you get in, get your Soul Ash, and get out. I've got a whole video on Torghast and legendaries. Essentially, this is your way of crafting legendaries. Last is Maw Quests. These change on the beta all the time, but essentially they are daily/weeklies you can get from Venari, which will increase your rep with her and give you souls to further develop your covenant. Your rep will matter later on if you want to mid-max your gear with sockets. However, I'm going to put this at a B tier due to the fact that it's something you can do to get a decent edge but isn't particularly mandatory. Finally is War Bosses. These change every week, so make sure you get it done before reset, and if you get pretty lucky you can get a nice piece of gear. However, remember, bonus rolls are gone in Shadowlands, so every little helps. This once again will be B tier. So that covers most weekly activities. Let's get on to dailies. Each day you will be given an emissary style objective. In Shadowlands these are quite different from previous expansions. They come in three forms. 1. Generic do world quests in a zone. 2. Complete objectives in a zone. This can be rares, world quests or even dungeons. And finally, collect a resource from special chests across the zone. These will be marked on your map and we'll simply have to go and find them. These are B tier as they offer good rewards each day, but they stack up to 3, meaning you can log on every 3 days and do all of them. No need to worry about it every day. The next is World Quests. World Quests in Shadowlands are few and far between, however, they can offer some pretty great rewards, so keep checking back time to time and see if anything takes your fancy. It's a good way of keeping ahead. Also, all the Anima Power World Quests will help you progress your Covenant structures faster, so keep this in mind. I'm going to place this at B tier. Next is Reputations. This overall is C tier, as the rewards from these aren't too good at the minute unless there's some conduit/legendary memories you need. So this is for those looking to get every micro power gain. The ways of getting more reputation are world quests in that zone or daily weekly quests that you can venture into dungeons with in exchange for rep tokens. You can find these in the inn below Oribos. Lastly is the Maw. Blizzard have added quite a few items for Venari's shop. Most are ways to make them more easy for you. However, she does sell sockets. These can be placed on items for those juicy gems. This once again is C tier for most players unless you're looking to get every single power gain. So that covers weekly and daily quests. However, we've got dungeons. The first 2 weeks will only have Mythic Zeros. This means you can only do each dungeon on Mythic once for the week. So this is nice and easy for the first 2 weeks. However, we'll be getting Season 1, the start of Mythic Plus, on the 8th of December, meaning you can hop in and spam them for as much gear as you like. The rewards have had a minor item level nerf compared to BFA, however it's a great source of gear. Once the expansion is in full swing, you will have your Great Vault. This is an upgraded version of your weekly chest. Essentially, there are slots that you can unlock that will give you an extra choice in doing content. As you see on your screen, the more of the content you do, the more options you have to pick from, so at least killing some raid bosses and doing a few dungeons will help you flesh out your character's equipment, so do as much as you can each week. To sum everything up, I will put a summary on the screen, but basically, you do everything your Covenant has to offer, make sure you get your cap of Soul Ash from Torghast, and then fill the rest of your time doing world quests, dungeons, raids, and a few odd hours in the Maw. Honestly, Shadowlands is shaping up to be an alt-friendly expansion and that will allow people with busy lives to keep up to date. This is great for the game as a whole. That's all for me, folks. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or get in contact with me via any social media. And until next time, guys, have a good one.